Hey everyone, it is your girl Lisa, aka the Melanated Minimalist. Hey, if you came to my channel, I help women to just live a simple life. Guys, I look at ways to save money, to eat well, and to live well. Okay? So, one of the topics I'm going to talk about today, or the topic I'm going to talk about today is you can give yourself a pay raise by spending less money. One way is to just spend less money. That's how you're going to give yourself a pay raise. Some of you have to get up every day. We all get up. Most of us get up every day and go to a job or a career or something to make the money to purchase things we need, whether it be your shelter, your food, whatever. And one of the things that I've noticed that even though right now, or the transition I'm about to enter, prior to, I wasn't making as much money because I chose careers that didn't require a lot of, how could I say this in a nice way? Education, or it's like sort of like simple living, simple positions or jobs. And nothing, no disrespect on anyone's job. But in the service industry and hospitality, it was about communication, being able to communicate with people, enjoying people, and, making people feel good. So that's what I did for a number of years. Now, if you're new to my channel, y'all know that I help women, especially melanated women, to live a simple life. I believe in minimalism, but I don't believe that you have to have one shoe, one sock, one bowl. Although right now where I'm living with a dear friend, I do have one bowl and one plate. It's because I just don't think we need to have 50 million plates. But the plates I purchased are just beautiful to me. And I got them at the Dollar Tree. I digress. So if you came to my channel, you know that I help women, especially melanated women, women of color, to live a simple life, okay? Doing less. So one way, again, to give yourself a pay raise is spend less money. Guys, there are people who have lower incomes that can pretty much manage the monies they have because they're spending less. Not everyone, but I'm going to give you a scenario. So I did hospitality. I've been doing hospitality, I would say, over the past 5 years. I left my career position in case management back in 2013. I have not worked in case management since 2013. So what you do the math is like 19 years. Yeah. Roughly 18 years. What? Oh, not 18 years. No, that's wrong. 2013. Okay, you do the math. I ain't got time for it, but I'm sorry. That's about 10 years, y'all. I'm tripping. About 10 years of my life, I have not been in case management. I've been in hospitality. I've been in fitness and health. So what I'm sharing with you is that you can live a certain lifestyle on a certain amount of money. But if you can give yourself a $20,000 pay raise by getting a certification or what have you, you're well on your way. One of the ways that I'm looking into increasing my salary is to going back to school. And some people may say, oh, school is for whatever, da-da-da. Listen, you need to get some form of certification, whether it be an education, where you're going to education can be anywhere. Whether you're going to a 4-year university or 2-year university school, or certifications, okay? And the reason why I made this video, because I wanted to share. I got inspired by listening to a young lady. She's of Asian descent, and she's on here. And right now, I cannot think of her name. If I remember her name, I'll put her in the description. But basically, she was purchasing a lot of luxury items for a long time. And at some point, she got upset with herself and said, I'm tired of living this way. I don't want to have all these luxury items. I'm going to just sell things and get to a new level. Well, she found out, I don't want to sell all my stuff. I like luxury items. She's a minimalist, but what she's done is decided what things that she's going to keep as her top things to wear. 'Cause she likes looking good. And sometimes you spend a little bit more money, but the quality is there, right? And for me, I go and find things on sale, go to a thrift store and find that product so that I can get a good deal on it. Now, back to the story at hand. She wanted to leave her job. She does have a husband, y'all. So if you got a spouse, amen, this can probably help you better. But if you don't, let me give you an example. So she decided that she could leave her job because what she had stopped doing was spending so much money on luxury items. Now, she still loves her things. Like she said, her Louis, her Chanel, her Hermes. I might be saying it wrong. Okay, you get the picture. Tiffany jewelry, all that. Cartier bracelets. But what she said was, for her, not purchasing those things actually gave her more money to put away. So when it was time to leave her job or her career, what she was doing, she was able to do it. Because she said she didn't panic because she was like, oh my God, I can't buy this and I can't buy that. She didn't worry. She was like, well, I'm not buying all that stuff anymore. So it made her have more peace, but gave her more focus. So I'm going somewhere with this, guys. If you're in a position where you feel you want to get a new career, but you constantly keep buying things to make you feel good or make you feel, I don't know what it does for you. I mean, everybody has a different thing. But if you keep on buying and buying and buying, and you seeing that you hate hustle and bustling, but you're not focused, to say, okay, I'm gonna work on my career, I'm gonna work on this certification, wherever it may be, and I'm gonna stay focused on that particular thing to get me the monies that I need so that I can live a certain way. One of my, I call her my business coach from afar because she's on YouTube, Erica. Erica said of the Classy Climbers, she said, the average that you might want to have to make per year, to just listen to what her reasoning is, between $100,000 to $150,000, because that can give you a little bit more focus and a little bit more cushion, Erica Williams, to make some decisions. Now, some people think, oh, they ain't no money, but think about it. If you're only making $40,000 or $35,000, $45,000 or $50,000, all of a sudden you get to make $100,000 to $150,000. That's major money, guys. It's $100,000 more. If I was only making $50,000 and $100,000 came in my life, that's $100,000 more dollars that I never had. So if I'm living already on $50,000, I'm living really good on $50,000. Can you imagine what $100,000 would do? And if you're very focused and you're very determined and you know that you know how to get your things taken care of, how to put money in your retirement, how to have your emergency savings, how to snowball your bills, you can do it. If you have two incomes, both making $100,000, the world is your oyster. But if you're by yourself, it's okay. Or if you got children, it's okay. You got to sit down and focus on what's important. This woman has Chanel and Louis Vuitton. I saw her closet. She was showing, high-end things that you could only dream about for some people. But the beauty of it was that she made a decision. So I am encouraging you guys. You see the library in the back. I use the library to go, to write, to do research. Pretty much I'll come up here a few days a week. I'm living in a very small town. I ain't gonna really show you all the stuff because I want to show the area where I'm living, just because safety reasons. But anyway, so this particular, let's go, right. Okay, this particular library, it's free, meaning that you don't have to pay to go in the library. And you can do your research, you can write papers, you can write books, you can sit up in this. I'm in the parking lot of the library. And I find it quite enjoyable because the main strip where I'm sitting, guys, it's a major highway. It leads to the beach and all that good stuff. So I won't go into details, but I will say this. Across the street is this amazing bed and breakfast. It's just beautiful. And I just enjoy sitting out here, kind of like car watching, but also taking little naps in between. I'm off work. I work part-time at a local coffee shop. And you probably know because you probably seen some of my stuff. But yeah, I'm working there now just to get myself in order. And yeah. So I'm going back to it. So she made a decision to, spend less money on designer outfits. And she said she was getting so out of sorts. She would literally get her husband to take her around to find certain purses. She said he's so kind. He was so patient with her that even during her birthday, she just expected him to buy her a designer outfit or a designer bag or a bracelet. She said it got really bad. But thank God she woke up. And I want you guys to wake up too. I want you guys to say, what am I spending so much money on? I go to the Dollar Tree and I literally intentionally look for certain things. I don't just go in there randomly. And if I do, I used to put half the stuff back. But if I say I'm going to go get a cuticle clipper trimmer, I'm going to get that. If it's toenail clipper, I'm going to get the toenail clipper. Laundry detergent, things of that nature, or certain things I'm going to eat. I might get a couple extra things because I am living with a dear friend right now. So I want to have certain things that are my, personal things that I enjoy eating or snacking on, right? And what I've noticed is that I'm more intentional of how I spend my money, because at one point I hadn't been working since mid-July. And if you saw some of my episodes, go check out all my other videos. You see where I was living in Dallas and where I am now, in a small town. But one of the things that I started doing is being more intentional. I mean, I have a notebook, my journal. Let me show y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, guys. Okay. So I have this journal. I bought this, God, maybe when I was in Dallas. It was like $5 at the Dollar Tree, but it was in the $5 section, or $3 section anyway. I think it was $3. $3. And I bought this pen. The pen was $1.25. I like this pen because it just makes me feel more luxurious, I guess, the word I might say. Anyway, you notice that I do more, my hair is natural. It's always been natural, but I kind of used to wear the wigs, or I do a lot of crochet braids. So this time I decided, I'm not doing all that. I'm going to wash it, deep condition it, and let it go. Okay. And my nails wise, I work in the service industry. I work in, coffee shop. I got to serve food. I got to do all that. So we can't have nail polish. I'm going to tell you that this is my transition time. And the one way to give yourself a pay raise, again, is to spend less money. So during my transition time, I'm intentional about buying things, guys. I bought some winterized boots, or some boots I got from like the Roses for like $14.99. I would love some Uggs, and I'll get Uggs. I don't need them now. And besides, I'll be going back to my tropical place in Florida soon. But until then, I just purchased some real inexpensive boots, right? I got me a gym membership, and I will say that, again, living on less will give you a pay raise. Because the money I make, I don't just blow it. My goal is to pay off debt, and I don't have a whole lot, thank God, but to pay off the debt that I have accrued, purchase a car that I can pay for cash. So I'm giving myself a raise by not going crazy and just buying about stuff. That's why the library can be your best friend. You can go get videos from here. You can get DVDs, books on CD or audio books. You can do, like I said, you can use the computer here. It's free Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi I'm sitting right here using with my phone, which I have Mint Mobile, and I'm going to drop a link to my Mint Mobile so you guys can go check it out. I get like 3 months of phone service. Right now I got the lower plan. It's like $75 for 3 months, but the most plan I usually get is $120 for 3 months. $120 for unlimited. Yes, guys, Mint Mobile. I've been doing Mint Mobile since 2021. It is now 2022 because I was still back then trying to figure this out. And we'll talk more about, remember I told you about house hacking. I'm about to go back to school, so I'll probably be living in a collegiate style living, where we call communal living, because it's cheaper and I need to be paying off that debt of going to school or getting tuition reimbursement. But again, I give myself a pay raise because I'm doing what? I'm spending less. I don't have to run around buying a bunch of stuff. I'm eating out less. I eat for free at my job. I purchase items and I prepare food at the house. Every now and then I may go get something to eat that's special, but for right now I don't care about all that kind of stuff. I'm focused, y'all, and I love it. Sometimes, and I'll make a video about this, sometimes you have to go through to realize where you really are. And yes, I'm a little bit older, much older from when I left in 2013. My position at 43, I left at 43 to just, I guess, get away from the hustle and bustle of case management and just the bureaucracy. And I went through a divorce in 2009. And sometimes that can affect you. So I said all that to say, you speed it all the way back up and you say to yourself, how can I live a good life without giving up everything and being able to say, I'm satisfied, I'm content. And if you know anything about the Bible, I think Paul says, being content in everything. As I said, I'm living with a dear friend, And I'm going to be content right now. You know, I'm living in her home in a bedroom, and you know, I got a bed and all that good stuff. I have a membership at the gym. I'm borrowing her car. She has several. Thank God. She has a lot of used cars she's purchased. That's just what she do. She's going to help me get some stuff. But I'm saying all this to say, within another year to 2 years, I'm going to look back on this. I'm going to go, wow, this is what happened. This is good, because this video is going to be evergreen. It's going to be 50 years from now, 10 years from now. Someone might come and say, who is this melanated minimalist? And how did she get over 1 million subscribers? I don't know. But anyway, and she's doing well on YouTube. My grandchildren, you know, whomever may see this. But this is a documented showing that I am currently not where I want to be, but where I would like to get to. I will get there. But it will take some time and it will take some effort. But again, the way to give yourself a true pay raise is to spend less and do without. You don't have to always go out to eat. You have to always go get your hair done. Some of y'all made me, you know, y'all buy wigs. I stopped buying the wigs. You can do your own nails. Go get some stuff at the Dollar Tree. I bought some items. I'm at the Dollar Tree today. I bought me, you'll see some of the stuff, I'll talk about it. But I got me some stuff to just, you know, get my own self a pedicure, get myself a manicure. Remember, again, I cannot wear any color right now while I'm doing service industry work. But eventually I will go back to that coloring and stuff. And I'll probably still remain me doing my own nails and my own hair. But give yourself a pay raise, guys. Look at what you can do without. Look at what you've been spending money on and really think, do I have to have all this? And I guarantee you guys, I'm going to turn this light on. I guarantee you guys that without a shadow of a doubt, I guarantee that you can conserve some of your money and give yourself a pay raise. All right, it's your girl, Lisa, a.k.a. the Melanated Minimalist. Man, I'm just trying to share with the message out there to all women, especially women, melanated women. Get it together. Find out what you need to find out. Love life. Live simple. And I promise you it's going to go a long way. You rock, guys. So go ahead and like, comment, or share. Comment some ways you're doing, giving yourself a pay raise. Share this video with more women. Hopefully, YouTube will get the message out more and more and more. Go ahead and hit that like, as I said, and just share. All right? Peace and love, y'all.